Having built base defenses in the previous episode, this week I turned back towards the inner base and worked on the remaining base modules, such as a deep space communications dish module, a landing pad module for gunships, as well as stairs and catwalks as a way to circulate between all the modules. The communications dish will be placed on top of the mountain, so I had to complete the terrain up here first. I would imagine this module to have been brought in segments, rather than a completed structure like the other modules, since this dish is pretty big. But I had to build it big, since its purpose is to perform deep space communications with core Republic worlds. Since this is an outdoor type module, I gave it the light and industrial look with grill pieces for easy water drainage, since Kashyyyk is a wet and rainy planet. This build is quite temperamental, so I couldn't put it together on camera. I spent 2 days experimenting with ways to build this dish. I started off by experimenting with hinge plates. In the end, I found rigid hose pieces to be the best solution. The 12x3 wedge plates are held together with an inner and an outer ring of these hoses, attached using clip pieces. Luckily, I had 2 of these very long silver hose pieces for the outer ring, since I bought 2 cantina sets in the past. I decided to overdo the transmitter to give this dish an added sci-fi look. Now it's time to cover up the sides of the mountain. A regular channel viewer asked if I could do another cave build, like I did in the previous build series, so I decided to add it here. I'm glad I built this cave since it really adds to the storyline, as you will see later towards the end of this video. So thank you for the request. With the mountain completed, the next module to work on is a landing pad. I think it makes more sense combining 2 separate modules to form this landing pad, since a gunship airlifting in something big enough for it to land on would be a bit strange. So I built 2 of these platforms, one with a cutout section for stairs to connect to this module. I built a bridge to connect up to the communications dish module using Technic bricks. Stud pins are used to cover up the sides and to attach handrails. This bridge also acts as a connector for the wiring between the dish and the other base modules. With all the main modules done, it's time to build the stairs and catwalks for circulation between modules. I went with the light and industrial look to keep it in theme with the outer perimeter walls, as if it was welded together using prefab parts just like the walls as explained in the previous episode. I mainly used rail and fence pieces here instead of bar and clip pieces for the classic look. The stairs were deceptively difficult to build. A lot of trial and error was required to make it all work together, especially for the tall base section with the landing pad. I had to rework the terrain to fit it all in. All of this took over a week to complete, so I will have to push the remaining botanical work for this area to the next episode. The Separatists decided to deploy commando droids to destroy the communications dish covertly before it is operational. Looks like they have recruited Trandoshan slavers for this task. Trandoshans have been hunting Wookiees for countless centuries. Their deep knowledge of Kashyyyk's geography is vital for this operation. Republic forces were caught off guard. The technicians and combat engineers working on the dish don't stand a chance. Fortunately, there was a band of Wookiees nearby. They were able to hold off the attack just long enough for reinforcements to arrive from below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.